the Rockets-Sixers regular season games with a big matchup coming up. And what to expect for this year's NBA Finals. And some of y'all are going to be like, hey, Gary has this team and all. Since he's the top cat in the basketball numerology, I'm 3 for 3 predicted NBA champion, so I'm going for 4 out of 4. I'm here to defend the streak here. I'm 3 for 3. I'm just balling when it comes to basketball. But some of y'all are like, hey, Gary had Houston last year, whatever, and I don't know why, but I don't think he really actually did pick Houston last year. I genuinely feel that he picked the Warriors last year. That's just me, but pretty much the right interpretation now with Houston is that the Rockets would not win the NBA Finals during the actual dog year 2018. The Rockets would win the NBA title in the season that begins in the dog year. They would not win the finals right on the dog year. So that's the right interpretation with this. 2018 is a dog year. That was when the start of the NBA season occurred. And I want you to notice that on January the 21st, on a Monday, the Sixers play the Houston. That may be Martin Luther King Day, too. That's pretty interesting. The 21st day is interesting for Sixers Rockets because the 21st day of the year is a title connection. And in Gematria, the Kabbalah code, it is title that equals 21 in Gematria. Now, we're seeing something here with Sixers-Raptors. Sixers-Raptors, that may very well be your conference title. That's what I'm seeing right here. But the 21st day of the year, this seems like this is a preview of the NBA Finals. Now, going back to the Philadelphia Sixers schedule, they played a total of 45 games. They play Houston during the 48th game of the season on the 21st day of the new year. What's interesting about 48 is that it is the NBA Finals in Gematria that equals 48. I like how the Sixers and the Rockets are playing on the 48th day of the year. I'm really liking this matchup here. So I think it's pretty relevant, pretty fitting that Philadelphia is playing Houston during the second part of the year and not during the beginning of the year. So let me see what game this is. 82, 80, 78, 77, that's 75, that's 74, 72, 71, 70 is Milwaukee, 69, 68, 67. So in the 66th game of the season, it is the Sixers are going to be playing the Houston Rockets. The 66th game of the season. That is pretty interesting for itself. This is telling me that they were scripting out the Jimmy Butler trade. I talked about how Jimmy Butler was a Houston native, going to the Philadelphia 76ers. And what you're seeing in the year of the dog, in the NBA season that begins in the dog year 2018, is that your conference title winners in the NBA this year may very well be underdogs. And for the record, I think the Sixers will bounce in the top 3. They'll be in the top 3. And, Houston, they'll be right behind the Denver Nuggets, most likely. So 3 versus 3. And once again, this NBA Finals that equals 33. So pretty fitting if these teams end up being the third seeds in their respectful conferences. I want you to notice that this NBA season begins in a 3-year. 2019, the 4 digits out of the 12, 1 plus 2 equals 3. So this year is a 3-year. And the 2020 NBA season would be the first NBA title for LeBron. 2020, 21, 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 0 adds up to 4. LeBron is there for 4 years. 3 NBA titles out of 4 years. That's really the next thing I'm gonna take this working. But January the 21st, I wanted to compute the date numerology for that game. It is a date numerology of 61. Now, the singular digits I would like to go see as well for the first matchup. Date numerology of 16 for the first game between the Rockets and the Sixers. So if that's the 48th game, let's see. Never mind what I was about to say. But it is 16 once again. That equals 33. It is NBA Finals. That equals 33. So what you're seeing here really is a preview of the NBA Finals on the 21st day of January, the 48th game of the year, and in the 66th game of the year. That is when the Rockets and the 76ers are playing. And this is why I feel even greater that this will be your NBA Finals this year. It's the Houston Rockets over the Philadelphia 76ers. I talked about the 13 numerology associated with that. And now it's time for it all to end at 4 for Golden State in the season that LeBron signs a 4-year deal. Enjoy the show.